Hey, what's going on, guys? Riding a job here. Just doing a pretty quick recovery ride. I don't know how many miles I'll do, but I'm not trying to go too crazy today. Did a metric century yesterday, about 62 miles, so this is going to serve as the recovery ride. Did it with the Major Taylor group. There's about a good 40 or so of us, so really intense riding. And the cool part was there were a lot of older gentlemen out there, like in their 60s, riding hardcore. You know, there were times we were doing in the mid to high 20s on flats. Maybe we had like a little headwind or something that helped us, but those guys, they were moving. I mean, they were not afraid at all. It was such a great ride with them. So I'm just, you know, taking it easy today. You know, nothing too crazy, just riding around. This guy's coming like at 100 miles an hour and the light is red. So, you know, it was a good ride. And I was out late the night prior, so I was really tired. And, you know, I woke up a little early. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock Sunday morning. And I woke up maybe like 7:30. And I was really contemplating going or not going. And I was like, you know what? The destination we went to, I wanted to go there for the longest. But the last stretch is like really dangerous. You don't want to go out there by yourself. You definitely could use a really good group pack to help bring you out there. So, you know, I definitely needed that group. And I don't know what the hell is going on here. But it's definitely cool. I had a lot of fun doing it too, man. I mean, we were drafting and really felt like we were in the tour. And, you know, New York City, New York State. So we left New York City. The roads could be a little bad at times. So, you know, you'll hit a little stretch of rough roads and doing 20, 23 miles an hour. You're really gonna feel those potholes. And I got a story about those potholes too. You're gonna really feel those potholes. And you're going to want to slow it down a bit, and that's going to separate the pack. So there are times we had two perfect lines together. I mean, just perfect. And then we'll hit like some potholes, and then it will really break up. Then we get into 3 mini groups or so. So it was just teeter-tottering with one big group or a couple small ones. So, you know, I actually got a flat at one point. I didn't show it on video. Well, I didn't edit the video yet. You know, this guy. You put your arms down across the street a little more, man. I got a flat and I turned off the camera at the time. And I'm sure I got that. Drop this U-lock. Yeah, no problem, man. Yes, I got a flat, and you know, those potholes were not forgiving. And actually, I hit a pothole really hard. My handlebar shifted down. You know, this is a product for hitting potholes like at 23 miles an hour and not quite knowing when they're coming. That was actually an issue I had with the group. You know, they'll like get right up on something, a pothole, a double parked car or something, and last second the leader will call our car or start signaling for us to move to the right or left. And I was just like, come on guys, you saw that car like a mile away. You know, you shouldn't have waited till the last second to tell me that car was there. And, you know, I was in the back a good portion of the time. I mean, I was in the front for a good portion as well. Like when the pace really ramped up and things got spaced out, I was towards the front. But a good portion of the time I was in the back. I wanted to get a lot of footage. This guy's like right on my dick, like come on. That's the only issue I really had. And you know, older people, you can't tell them what to do. Unfortunately, someone crashed. About 60-year-old gentleman crashed, and he suffers from vision issues. So his son was actually on the ride, and the two of them rode home together. I don't even think they made it a good 10 laps, a good 10 miles in, and they had to call it quits pretty early. So, you know, that sucks. But at least his son was there. Look how rough this road is. And it's like roads like this, we were fucking doing like 23 over. I had to back it down to at least 18. Oh, Pig Beach is open. Oh, no, it's not. Looks like a dump in there. Is this place closed? Pig Beach? They just opened like a year ago. I don't know. I gotta figure that out now. I really like that place too. You can bring your bike straight in. Let's watch this guy. This guy's looking down, about to cross the street. So I got that flat mainly because of the rough roads, but you know, I had the air pressure up to about 115 or so, and so my tires cap out at 20, like safely cap out at 20. So I probably filled the air in. It was like maybe 65 degrees or so. Yesterday it got up to 84, 86. It was really hot. That's in the shade. My trick computer at one point said 97 in the sun. So it was hot at times out there, mainly towards the end though. And then there was a thunder shower. It didn't rain in my part of Brooklyn, but some other people who live like, I don't know, like maybe 3 miles, 4 miles from me, it rained in their section. This should be a pretty easy recovery ride, just me riding around, not trying to do anything crazy here today. Oh my God, we're just taking everything so easy today. I don't know how many of you guys live in inner cities, but let me tell you, inner city potholes are no joke, man. I mean, to go ahead and shift my handlebar down a few degrees, that shit is crazy. Oh, son of a bitch, man. What the fuck? Why don't you just go through it, man? You dumbass. Like, you knew you weren't gonna make it, fucking stop in your lane. Trying to clean up the vlogs, trying to make them a little closer to G. Some days I'm like, you know, cause like, all right. Some days I'm kind of like, do I really want my vlogs to be rated G? Because that's not even the audience watching my videos anyway. I get like a few people who are 13 to 17 watching the videos, you know? And that's a PG audience right there already. If you're under 13 and you watch my videos, let me know. I want to know. Because YouTube doesn't tell me that. I guess you're not supposed to be on YouTube if you're under 13. So right now what we're doing is we're going to Brooklyn Bridge Park. Nothing too special today. It's an easy ride down here. And then we'll go to a pier, kind of hang there for a minute. As this guy's dog takes a shit right there. Got the Manhattan skyline right there, the downtown financial district skyline there. The place I call home from 9 to 5. I always tell people like where I work and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you're in finance? I didn't know that." I'm like, "No, I'm not in finance. I'm just waving at the GoPro." Everyone loves this thing. It's like that time of year where everyone just starts waving at the GoPro. But yeah, I tell people where I work, they're like, "Oh, you're in finance?" I'm like, "No, I'm just in a financial district. I'm not rich or anything. I'm on the wrong side, clearly. Now I gotta figure this out." I hate these dividers. These dividers, I think, just cause more trouble than you know, good. People are just on the wrong side as usual. This is why it's hard for me to follow the rules some days. It's really hard to like get a good ride through here. I'm not even saying go fast, just, you know, a stress-free ride. Then again, we're in New York City, so you guys hear that? Just my bike falling apart over these bumps, these intentionally placed bumps. Straight ahead, we got the BQE. I don't know if you guys watch this guy, Ducati NYC vlog. He takes the BQE all the time. He just be gunning it out there every morning. Well, every morning and evening. Most of his vlogs take place in the morning, but that guy just be gone. Go ahead, check him out. NYC, Ducati NYC vlog. And here we are at the Tesla store, factory, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that one is open, huh? I bet you the key's inside of it. Oh, it has California plates, actually. So Tesla have conducted these tests. I don't know if they're still doing it. What they try to do, or what they actually do, is drive a Tesla Model S from Cali to New York and time it. So they have drivers, they switch out drivers and stuff like that. And what happens is, like, for those of you who don't know about Tesla, so pretty much if you go on a road trip, you want to use the Tesla's GPS. And when you use Tesla's GPS, fuck, this road is so fucking rough. When you use Tesla's GPS, oh, what the hell? Wow, that was like a gust of wind with dust in it. Anyway, when you use their GPS, pretty much it takes into account the superchargers. So it's like, all right, you know, it knows the supercharging rate is a lot higher, like percent per minute is a lot higher the lower the battery is. So the Model S will always try to make the trip as short as possible. You know, to do from 0 to 15% is by far quicker than from 85 to 100%, even though they're both 15% difference. And that's pretty much to keep the battery healthy. So, you know, they do those kind of things, and they kind of guesstimate how long it takes before doing it. Then they do it and they compare results. Obviously, like weather and traffic you can't control, but it's some interesting stuff, like the way the GPS knows how far, like you know, what range you'll have at what stations, and it will actually tell you when you get to this charging station at this time, you're gonna have X percent of battery. And I think that's real cool, man. If you guys don't know what Formula E is, it's pretty much the all-electric version of Formula One. It is great, man. I wish the races were a bit longer, but the batteries don't last that long. You know, I mean, they're pushing like, so they're allowed to max out at 150 kilowatts, which is crazy. You know, a Tesla Model S wouldn't even last an hour with those energy consumption, maybe like 40 minutes. And that's assuming, you know, it's 100% efficient, 100% efficiency, getting the power to the wheels. But it's crazy, man, that you could have a car, electric car, racing series. I mean, that's just great. I love it. So it's gonna be here, I think. I gotta double check, but it's like in the Red Hook section. It's like a police, what do you call it, precinct or something? Some police facility right here. I don't know if you guys could see the police cars. See, authorized NYPD personal vehicles, personnel slash vehicles, sorry. I can't read some days when I'm on the bike. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna chill out here for a bit. So I'm gonna break out or cut out, whatever that term is, I don't know. I'm out, and if you like the videos, don't forget to subscribe. Would greatly appreciate it. And oh yeah, to all the Kelsey fans out there, hi, thanks for subscribing. You know, I know Kelsey and I are both cycle vloggers, but we have two different personalities on the bike, you know, for sure. So I'll understand if you don't like my style. You know, I'm not a always happy guy. She's always happy. She's definitely always happy. Can never be sad when you watch her videos. You could get probably real agitated when you watch mine. But yeah, definitely, if you don't know who Kelsey is, link to her channel will be in the description. I'm really gonna try to get this video out because she gave me, you know, not really like a shout out, but we ran into each other, and you know, I'm like really behind on video editing, so I just gotta get it done. And you know, if you're watching this, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you go ahead, scroll down to the description and subscribe to subscribe to Kelsey's channel. Someone called it Chelsea before, so some mistake that could be made. All right guys, well, see you guys later.